The time candle had 1 hour remaining on it when the workhorse grew restless in its stall, and Andy heard a muffled sound that seemed out of place. It sounded like something scuffling pebbles on dry ground. The hair on the back of his neck stood up. Could it be a rat? Andy hoped. Quiet resumed for several minutes, until the noise rose again, a little louder this time. Andy stood, placing himself between Alden and the barn door. He assumed the ready position, moving Methuselah in an 8 pattern, preparing himself for the impending conflict. "I'm not afraid," flashed through his mind just before the door flung open, more a hope than a confidence. The stallion whinnied as a shadowy black creature bounded through the opening on its panther-like hindquarters, lunging at Andy with a knife held in its right hand. Prepared, Andy didn't panic at the intrusion, but sidestepped the swing. The beast recovered, its piercing yellow eyes locking with Andy's as the two began to circle, both looking for a weakness to exploit. Awakened by the sound of the door crashing in, Alden grabbed his sword and rushed to defend. He too joined the circling dance. The stallion kicked at its stall and let out a terrified whinny. The black creature never looked Alden's way, so without warning he lunged for its side. The beast held up a hand and deflected him, sending him crashing to the floor. Alden's move startled Andy, and in the split second his concentration broke, the attacker bounded at him with incredible speed, tripping him and sending him rolling into the side of the loft stairs. It pounced, so that Andy barely had time to roll sideways and avoid the knife that the creature brought down with all its force. Alden made another lunge at the beast, with the same result. The bellicose never broke its concentration on Andy. Andy scrambled to his feet and ran up the stairs just as Alden had done earlier in the evening, launching himself above the creature as he brought Methuselah down. Andy's blade missed the beast by a fraction of an inch. He landed on the floor and rolled to a stop. The beast leapt on him in an instant. As its hand touched his arm, Andy's skin seared with pain. He screamed, but managed to hold on to Methuselah. The workhorse let out another terrified whinny and kicked at its stall. Alden ran at the creature once more, attempting to plunge his sword into its flesh, but the beast's shield denied him again. The creature, still on Andy, raised its knife. Andy anticipated the move and put his blade between himself and his attacker. "I hope this works!" As it had the first time the bellicose attacked, Methuselah's blade retracted. The beast saw it and let go of Andy's arm, then rose to flee, but not quickly enough. Andy's surroundings started to move in slow motion. He brought the hilt forward, and the blade extended with lightning quickness, striking the beast in its thigh and drawing blood. The creature howled an ear-piercing shriek, and holding its wounded leg, made an impaired bound out the door. Time slowed to a familiar pace once again. Alden stood and breathed a sigh of relief. "Wow, I kept trying to jump it, but nothing worked. I couldn't even break its concentration to give you an edge." While the desire to rest and tend to his injured arm tempted Andy, he motioned Alden to silence. "That shriek will have woken the farmer and his family and who knows how many neighbors. We can't run. They'll see us and chase after us. We need to hide. Come on." They sheathed their weapons, grabbed their backpacks and supplies, and ran up the steps to the loft.